it ain't sus. It ain't sauce, it ain't sauce. Lil Willie on the track, cause I ain't the boss. It ain't sauce, it ain't sauce. So I hate the letter L, never take a loss. Never take a loss, all we do is win. They wishing bad on my name, but bad was back then. Now a nigga up, I'm never going down. Driving that Maserati coupe.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Widow Drum. I'm back for another video, man. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. It is Valentine's Day. If you watching this video on Valentine's, well, I'm filming on Valentine's Day, but happy Valentine's Day to you all. Hope you all had a good holiday with your loved ones, whoever it would be. But yes, one of my gifts for this Valentine's Day, well, it wasn't a gift, but one of the things that I've done for my Valentine's Day, I went to go see Captain America: Brave New World. I just got done seeing it, and I will say I've been hearing like some mixed reviews saying it was bad. It was mid, nothing. It was all right, but I actually truly enjoyed that movie. I will say that, like, I really enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to it because I was, this movie has been through a lot of like the reshoot problems. They reshoot a lot. You don't know this movie was supposed to come out last year, y'all. Last year we only got one Marvel movie last year, and that was Deadpool and Wolverine. But we supposed to get this as well, but they reshot. It was done. They did all of this. They added new people, took the people out the movie like Super Society. They all supposed to be in that movie, but they all got took out and they got replaced with Sidewinder. If you guys don't know, Giancarlo Esposito. That's who he played in the movie. But I will be doing spoilers, so yeah. I truly enjoyed this movie, and I'm gonna into everything that I enjoyed. I like the people kept saying that it felt like this is like their goal was to try to make it like Winter Soldier and the sequel, and off the rip, like I was attached to like the emotional connection between Isaiah Bradley and Sam, and like it took on my heartstrings because it made you feel for Isaiah, like what he was going through, what he'd been through, and like what was going through the movie. So it made you feel for him, like feel bad for him when everything happened to him during the movie. When he gets, he did. Obviously he was mind controlled, but after that, it makes you feel for him as to when he's get put back into prison after he'd been in prison for 30 years. He said he doesn't want to go back. It make you feel for him, man, and you see that like the emotions on his face and everything. Also, I also enjoyed Joaquin Torres's the Falcon because he was like comedic relief in the movie. Obviously, it's like a more serious tone, so it's not as much comedy, but there is still like some Marvel humor in there. It's a Marvel movie, but not enjoy him because I felt like his humor wasn't forced, and it was funny. It was like little slow humor stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed him in the movie as well. Also, I enjoyed Sam. You might not know, but I'm probably in the minority with this. But I actually like Sam as Captain America. It's different, but it also happens in the comic too. If you guys don't know, it happens in the comics, so it's not like something that they did because it's MCU and they're trying to be woke. No, it actually happened. So I'm actually excited. The only thing I always come to the thing like he's a normal human being, so obviously you always get the idea like how does he actually beat real big threats when it's time to beat a threat? And that was my thought going into this movie. Like everyone knew obviously the big threat was going to be Red Hawk. But if you guys don't know, Red Hawk is not comes out until the end of the movie. It builds up until the Red Hawk, which was the leader was actually like the villain of the movie. You guys don't know he's also Hawk the villain. His origin was from Incredible Hulk. He had like some gamma radiation in him, and it made him smarter basically. Made him smart, and he'd been apparently President Ross was dying from like heart failure, so he's been giving him pills. The leader been giving him pills of to like stay alive. But little did he know he was giving them pills of gamma radiation, basically creating a new Hulk, basically. And people were saying Amadeus Cho was going to be in the movie. He wasn't in the movie. He wasn't in the movie, so obviously that. But yeah, basically the whole movie is built on Ross becoming president. He's trying to get like this peace treaty from Japan for Tiamat Island. Obviously, Tiamat is bringing in the movie. Also introduces adamantium to the MCU. If you guys don't know adamantium, adamantium, free adamantium. It's the metal that if you guys don't know, it's probably the strongest metal in the world in like the Marvelverse. We only know of before this was how strong the vibranium was, but adamantium is what Wolverine is made out of, which allows him to heal and his claws and everything. So yes, we've now been introduced to that. I don't know if that's like a tease for the future of X-Men and everything, but it's cool that we know that we have that in there. But yes, it was arms race basically of him to get in the treaty, so that way the U.S. and everyone else can like get the adamantium from TMO Island. But obviously, he was having issues with that because what the leader was messing up everything psychologically by doing mind control everyone, and then Sam's trying to figure out who's doing it. When he figures it out, you know, it's a lot going on in that movie. But I will say, obviously, there are some flaws. There are some parts in the scene where you could tell it's a green screen. You can truly tell it's a green screen. Like even like at the end when like we'll get there and on how he beats, but there is some parts in there where there's like a green screen. You could tell it's a green screen. I do like John Carlos' character, but it kind of feels like you don't really need him. Like you know, with him as an actor, I feel like he deserves like a bigger role than what he got. That's a role for a character that you probably won't need again in MCU. Obviously, they're probably going to find a way to use him again, but I feel like you don't really need him like that character. But like an actor like him needs to be someone like big, like maybe like a Magneto or something like that. But he was all right to me. And then with the other girl, the one who was a former Black Widow, she was good. She didn't really add much to the movie to me, but it was okay. But like I'm telling you guys, that last 20 minutes, y'all, was good. And then like I said, with the fight scenes, they looked okay. But some of them, I saw it in 4D, so obviously they like the scenes hit harder for me because I'm moving as well as that they're fighting. But it was all right. I feel like obviously it could have been choreography, like choreography. What's the word? Choreographed better, probably. But like, it was some cool stuff in the movie. All right, let's get to the end. The end of the movie, y'all. So the whole point of the leader was to get the Red Hawk to come out, and the first time it didn't work because Sam stopped a war from happening between U.S. and Japan. But the second time it didn't work, and then the Hawk finally came out. And guys, the Red Hawk was amazing. That stuff right there is what you want to see from Hawk like all the time. Like that was the best. Like that might have been better like than Bruce Banner like Avengers Hawk. Like Red Hawk was he was jumping, he was fighting, he was doing like a little wave clap. Like I like in my head, I'm like, damn, like how is Sam going to beat this? The way he wins is kind of phony, but I mean, I understand he didn't truly win, but but that like last. I mean, the sad part is we only got the Red Hawk for like 10 minutes, 4 minutes. But those 4 or 5 minutes was amazing, y'all. And I kind of want to see. I want to see him again, but I want to see him fight obviously Hulk now. Like I want to see him fight Bruce Banner. But you got to do it soon because Harrison Ford is getting up there in age. Obviously, R.I.P. William Hurt, the real Thunderbolt Ross. You also don't want to lose your current Thunderbolt Ross because you're waiting too long. So I want to say like do it soon, please. But yeah, the way that the fight goes, Sam obviously is losing, but he's finding a way. He's cutting up the Hawk. Obviously, Hawk can still bleed and everything, but the way he uses, obviously, you guys don't know, his suit's made from vibranium, so he builds up the vibranium tension. If you know it can make a blast, he puts it inside, or he stabs him with the thing, and then like a vibranium blast bursts. Obviously, Hawk doesn't die, but then it like calms him down from like raging, and then obviously Captain America talks him down into basically turning back to Ross, and that's how really like the fight movie ends. And like I said, I truly enjoyed the movie. It's an enjoyable movie. It ain't the let's be honest, it's not the best Marvel movie, and it's not the worst. There is like some issues. Obviously, we could tell because the movie got reshoot a lot. It's been filming for a long time, so obviously there's going to be some issues. But for what it's worth, from how it came out, I truly enjoyed it. Now for the post credit scene, you see the leader in his cell, and Captain America walks up to him. He basically tells Sam that there are threats from other universes coming at us. That was the one post credit scene. If you wait to always to the end of the movie, you will see that. But that's basically what he said. And like, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if it was like a good one or a bad one. I feel like it'd have been cooler if we saw him like forming like the new Avengers, like we was told from the leaks. But obviously, leaks are always true. But I feel like it's finally time that we actually start addressing the multiverse because this is the multiverse saga. We are like more than halfway into the saga, and no one has addressed the multiverse besides Deadpool and Wolverine. And like everything feels like it's standalone. So I'm finally glad that we're starting to connect stuff now. So I'm just excited. Obviously, we have some of the boats coming out in May, and then we got July. We got Fantastic Four. But I'm just ready, y'all, because Doomsday starts filming next month, and I'm excited because I just want some good Marvel stuff back now. So yes, I will say this was pretty good to me. I'm not saying it was great. I want to ooh, it was amazing. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. My crowd was clapping. I don't know about y'all's. If you see it, my crowd was at the end of the movie was clapping. So all the critics ain't so bad, and also saying it has an 88% like audience rate. So it's not always about the rating of the movie, but yeah. I don't know if you guys enjoyed the movie. Let me know how you feel about the movie, but like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Peace.